All right, we got a little cleanup job to do. This guy got rid of all his cows. He's gonna turn the ground into farm ground. He's got a bunch of extra, so I guess he just decided to be done with cows and do straight farming now. But we got all this gate and whatnot to load up. I brought the little trailer to I should have brought the deck over. I didn't know all this was here. It was a bunch of loose stuff down in the woods. But anyway, we got a couple fuel tanks and whatnot. Those will sell. And we'll just see, he's got a machine, so that's the best part. So we'll load this stuff up, see what we can get, make a couple trips maybe. Nice little John Deere 27. Perfect size machine for fooling around on a farm. Got a thumb, hydraulic thumb to boot. Fire it up, see what she's got. Got a little shake and shimmy to her. Not a fan of the thumb being on the foot, but that's better than loading it by hand. I guess I'll try and do a time lapse. I know they get long and boring, so we'll just, you know, you get the point. I'm gonna grab the stuff and put it on the trailer as fast as I can. I don't know if you paid attention to time lapse, but this is a big balled up mess of wire and wooden posts and stuff. So I'm gonna spend a couple minutes cutting them posts off, and then there's lots of bent up T-posts laying around on the ground. Another half hour's worth of picking up or so, cutting and picking up. That's the majority of the stuff, the bigger stuff, gates and chain link fence, whatnot. I'm gonna put this truck bed on top of that, and then there's more scrap down the hill, like I said, so I'll fill that with scrap, see how much of a load I can get. Just need a little extra height on that, but the blade, pushing the blade down helped. We got it done. It's well, a little hairy on this side, kind of hanging over there about a solid 18 inches. Might have to adjust that a little. For those of you who know, the ends of these chain link fence, they always have this little cast aluminum piece on it. I mean, if you wanted to, you know, I don't know about them coming out, but you could certainly cut it there and get you some clean cast aluminum price. But that's it for now. We're gonna go down the hill, load up some small stuff in the bed, and see what we get. For the 15th time I've said that probably. Went ahead and separated throughout this pile of mess. None of this stuff here goes, but I got a pile of number one, an old one of those belt driven big circle saws for like cutting firewood. I think you push this into the blade, it's not there, the blade's not there. Maybe that's a sharpening stone, I don't really know. No, I don't know what it is, but I think it had a big wheel on it to cut firewood, some kind of tractor mounted thing. Got all these sewer manhole cover adapters or whatever. It'll be interesting to see if the yard will take them. 99% of yards aren't dumb, they know what stuff like that is, and technically like that's might be state highway owned, but I doubt it. This guy works for a demolition company, so I'm sure it was part of that. Got a motor there, old Briggs and Stratton here. I don't know what that was for, but it's an old one. Snap the alternator off that motor with the bucket, and then we got a pile of big nasty ball of burned up wire, not copper wire, like fencing. So hopefully be able to stick that in the bed, that little bit, and then make a 10 load and pick up the little miscellaneous pieces laying around. And then we got to take that manure spreader. I got a guy that buys used farm equipment. That's his deal, buy and sell used stuff. And this is right up his alley. So it'll be good if we can let it go whole instead of having to break all the wood off to scrap it. There's the final product. Found some old culvert pipes laying around. They ended up being the good, nice piece to tie everything in and strap down to. I'll put a couple more straps on the bottom pieces just for looks, not that they're very effective, just in case a man comes and gets us. But that's it for the tin. I threw some loose stuff that was laying around underneath all the mess in here. Hopefully I can get a little video of them unloading, but we'll see. All right, so here's the heavy steel number one, whatever you want to call it, load. Really, two pieces here aren't number one, they're bigger than that. But we got some real thick wall pipe. We got the sewer drain adapters, two motors. Well, you already saw that, the diesel and the little Briggs. We got the oil drums. I'm not going to scrap them. I got a sale for those, but we're going to load them up and take them to the yard anyway. Got a lucky grab there. Hopefully it holds long enough to stack it on top of this other one. Alrighty, there they are stacked up. Not the best way to do it, but they'll I think that'll work. And I don't think the trailer will sway or anything. There's more weight forward than there is back. But anyway, they're not getting scrapped anyway. They're going to the yard for my guy to come get. Same thing you just saw. Let's go. Hopefully we'll settle for like a number two unprepared steel price or something like that, just a mix of everything instead of having to go, because this yard like has a category for steel rims and has a category for number one torch work, number two steel, blah blah blah. So one trip and we'll hopefully, instead of driving around the yard 3 or 4 times and picking nails up and whatnot, we'll just settle for one price for everything. Okay, it's the next day and we're getting a late start. I had an awesome dream. I was eating like a 5-pound marshmallow. When I woke up this morning, half my pillow was gone, but it's beside the point. This is the last load from that job. We got obviously a manure spreader that you've seen, 3-point blade, a little small 42-inch bush hog, and then I think they call these like cozy cabs or something, the small. I almost forgot to show you the whole reason you guys watched. The first load of was 10 and weighed 2,400 pounds and got 206 for that. And then the last load you just saw, we settled on number two steel for everything, 2520 at 975 100 for a grand total of 246. Anyway, just pulled up all this fence, following my finger about to there, and stacked the posts up right there, and then balled up the barbed wire and T-post. And then we got a little bit of the the good stuff this morning. Stopped and picked that up, and then we got the real good stuff. Bam! Fair amount of copper. So that's that. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.